So here we are with our audio. And as you know, we've made the Music Manager, and it plays the audio. Our audio, at least mine, is stereo. Now, Unity devised this wonderful thing that was not here in earlier versions where you could force to mono. However, I'm not sure what the size would be. Let's look at the size of this particular file. And it's quite big, 11 plus megabytes. That's pretty big. So let's force the to mono and see what happens with the file size. Not very much of a reduction there. And if you force to mono within Unity, you cannot clean up the very ends and beginnings and make a complete loop of your sound. So let me get this back to its original stereo mode, and I'll be right back with you. All right, here we go. Within the class, I talked about the utilization of Audacity. This is a very simple process to change the tracks from stereo to mono. All you do is head over to Tracks, Mix down to mono, and then you have one track. And then you find those pieces at the beginning and the end of the track and remove them so you can have a nice, clean, looping sound. This looping sound are for your users who cannot pick up all the objects in the length when the song is played just once. All I did there was highlight and press my delete key. That's all. All you do is export as an MP3. Choose where you wish your file to go. I'm going to find the actual project folder and add it within that project folder. I'm going to head over to the project, and as soon as that file is completed saving, we're going to see it right here. So remember when we reduced the other one, we only had a very small reduction. Well, now this is huge. This is a huge reduction in file size, which brings your whole file size down. Now I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to remove the actual audio that's stereo, and this means that wherever that audio was placed, I have to replace it, which means I have to go in each scene, add the audio source here, each scene and each music player. I have to redo this and save. I'd like to show you Adobe Audition. Adobe Audition works very similar to the Audacity program. This one, you mark your end, file, export file, and then within the components of the formatting is where you change that particular information. So when you change, you get three options. You can change the connection, you can change to mono, and you can change your depth of speed. Usually I leave the other two the same and just change that piece of the component that makes this a mono file. So we're going to go ahead and do it and see what the size of this particular file is and see if it's better than our Audacity file. So if we remember correctly, the Audacity file reduced from 11 point something to 3 point something. So let's take a look and close all of these opened information. Yes, I'm sitting here waiting for people to join me in Zoom. No one has. Here it is, and it is at 6 point 7. So it looks like our Audacity mono is the better fit with the size component for this particular project that we're doing here. Hopefully that made sense, and then we'll talk about the other files here in the next segment.